Welcome back everybody to another video, and today we're doing a bit of a different one because it's the 70th year of the Queen's reign has been on the monarch. We decided to do a quick royal jubilee Q&A. We did put out some questions on our Instagram page. We're going to answer them with what better way to have a Q&A than with a cup of British tea. And not only that, we've got it
in a jug. If you want to know the exact measurement,
not really, love.
It is 600 millilitres of tea, and that's burning this bit of my hand.
So let's get right into it. If you like, leave a like, and if you haven't already, please give us a subscribe.
Which is here.
You got milk?
Yeah, it's in the fridge.
Wait, did you give it the tea a stir actually?
Yeah. What the hell?
It only fills 2 mugs. That'll be alright, yeah, that'll be alright. To be fair, these are pretty big mugs.
Yeah. I got them from B&M actually, it was right bargain. Pound each, so I got 4. Milk.
It's got to be green top for me, green top or blue top. You can't have red top. You just can't.
See, with cup of teas, I prefer red, but I like my teas really, really strong.
It's just too watery. Thank you.
Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much.
Should we show them what a tea looks like? Obviously not pour it because it will go everywhere. So this one's mine.
And this one's mine.
To be fair, they look the same.
Yeah. Let's have a quick
I
sip.
don't want to taste it.
That is bloody lovely.
Bacon. Joking. Just tastes like tea.
So we wanted the questions to revolve around the royal family and the Queen and everything to do with royalty. So the first question we got was, did you know that the Queen owns all dolphins in the British waters? Now for me, I didn't really think that there would be dolphins in and around the British waters. I thought it was just like
I never
in
really
the
thought of
Atlantic
dolphins
Ocean
like that.
in America, but yeah.
And did you know the Queen is the only person in the world, well, the UK, that's allowed to eat swan?
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Fact.
Ooh, this one's a good one. Jam or cream first on the scone? And is it a scone or a scone?
For us, it's scones.
Yeah, it is a scone.
It is a scone, but people down south in places like Bath would say scone. For me, I've got to have cream first, then the jam on top, because I like the jam to like flow through the cream, especially if you're having thick clotted cream.
Really?
You want that to be like the butter to the bread of the scone, and then the jam goes on top, because it's like if you do a jam sandwich or if you do jam on toast, you don't put the jam on first, then the butter. You put the butter on first, then the jam.
But I mean, like if you put jam on top of butter, it's not going to move. The butter don't move much, does it? But if you put the jam on top of cream, it's just going to like slide off. Yeah. See, I do get what you mean, but I just do it the other way and turn it other way around.
I suppose, well, if you just put it on either side of the scone and then you put the 2 scones together, it doesn't really matter, does it? It all goes down the same hole.
Comes out the same hole too.
Thank you for that question. So the next one is, do you support the royal family? Now for me, I might speak in the minority or I might speak for the masses, but anybody I would say under the age of 30 don't particularly find the royal family important nowadays.
Nah.
I feel like that's just the way of the times. 50, 60, 100 years ago, I feel like the monarch and the royal family, they were incredibly more important. Nowadays, it's just like a thing in the background. It's like, oh, the Queen, the royal family.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just me sounding ignorant. I don't know. What about you? Because you're in your early 20s. I'm in my late 20s, but we're still fairly young.
Yeah. I haven't really got an opinion on them. All I've known of the royal family is the kids that they've squirted out. And then the Oprah documentary thing with Meghan and Harry.
Yeah.
And what they were saying I did not agree with. I don't like that. Because if you are a royal family, why are they treating people like that? Do you know what I mean?
True, yeah. With everything, all the accusations that have apparently came out.
Like, you wouldn't do that to your own family, would you?
Yeah, like they're kind of like, from the media, they're kind of saying that the royal family have kind of banished and pushed aside Harry just because he's with Meghan Markle. But you just don't know because there's two sides to every story.
Blue Van Man is true though, isn't it? What he said about Meghan.
What was it again?
We can insert it here because I'm not saying it.
I didn't even know she was black. I didn't even know
Yeah, I
that.
just thought she was Mediterranean.
I just thought she was like a bit of a tan.
But
I'll say it.
I'm a pussy.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even know if she was.
Yeah.
But, hey, I mean, we're not going to judge, you know? But, yeah. But anyway.
Good on them for standing up for themselves, really.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. You
They
know.
could have been killed like the mum.
Oh, don't you dare say that.
Can't add that in, obviously.
I
But
mean, we could.
yeah, we could actually, yeah.
Stuff it. It's unfiltered.
But this is just my opinion.
Yeah,
Like, I
exactly.
don't know if it's true. I weren't even alive.
And everyone is allowed an opinion. Do you know what it's AKA? It's free speech, you know?
Yeah.
It just,
Freedom of speech.
yeah. But yeah, thank you for the question.
Would you ever want to be king or queen? For
Good
me,
question.
I don't know. One day I'd love to be queen. Don't know. Like, I think anyone would want to be.
It would be cool for the novelty, to be king, for sure. But the thing is, it's modern day. It's not like in the 1700s. Right?
It's not like they do it.
Exactly.
But they probably do.
That's what I'm saying. Like in the 1700s, from what you see on the TV and in books and everything, the royal family probably had a far more crucial part to play in the well-being of the actual country and the land and the people than what it is nowadays. Even though, of course, the Queen has a lot of power over the country. It's just that the country is very
Boris Johnson controlled.
yeah. Yes. Another party.
I think I'd like to be queen, so my face is on stamps. I think that'd be cool.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I've never thought it like that.
Yeah, your
And
face would be on everyone's
the
stamp.
money, on the money notes.
Yeah, and money.
That's too much exposure, though. Like, how do you handle it? Just stay in Windsor Castle.
Try and do your stamp face.
It's alright, we can just edit it out. It's all good. It's all good. So you've had resting bitch face. Here's the resting stamp face. Remember, you've got to look sideways as well because it's side proof. Yeah. Go on out serious. Wow.
Would yours be? I can't wait to watch the spark.
So the next question is, tea with cake and sandwiches or tea with biscuits and sandwiches? That is a tough one because it is very food orientated and we are very food orientated.
I'd like to say cake.
Yeah, I would like to say cake as well, even though I like biscuits.
We usually have biscuits with tea.
Yeah, us British,
yeah.
Because everyone,
Like,
well, especially Americans.
Not British tea though. If you're American and you try British tea and you have a rich tea biscuit,
Yeah, I mean,
You're
it
gonna
is
lose
quite, it is quite popular, but yeah, as the great Peter Kay calls them, they're one dips.
One dip's rich tea. That's all you get, one dip. You feel like lightning.
One dips, you just got to be lightning quick.
I was doing that the other day though, but his stick kept falling in.
Yeah, it's...
Luckily, I had my jug though.
What cake would you have with tea though? What would you say is the ultimate cake to have? I feel like you've got to be simplistic. It's like less is more, and just a classic Victoria sponge. I really do. Oh,
Yeah, that would be.
I know what you're going to say.
Just at the same time.
Right.
Coffee and walnut. Sorry.
I was going to do a cat, but yeah, coffee and walnut cake.
Coffee and walnut.
Yeah, that is high up on my list as well.
Just love walnuts. So this is from an American viewer, and I kind of think they're taking the mick a bit. Have you ever met the Queen? The answer to that is no. In fact, yeah.
Have you? I have actually, yeah.
Have you actually?
Yeah.
That's sick.
In Madden Two Swords in London.
Oh wow.
So,
See, I'm English and I don't even think I've ever been in London.
have you not?
I think I
Not
might
with
have
school?
I think I might have went to school, but I don't remember anything. Don't remember a single thing. Don't even remember the bus journey.
It is too packed and just too chaotic in London, I would say. That's just me. I'm not a massive fan of like all the big crowds and that, but yeah, I mean, it's probably a spectacle for tourists, like people who aren't British, who come over either from America or Eastern Europe or even Asia.
I don't even think it's worth the hype.
No, it is, yeah. I would suggest like the traditional British places to go is the seaside.
Yeah.
Seaside, you know, it's a lot more. Obviously, it's not like the oozy boozy like posh.
Go to Simple
Skegness.
Skeg or Mablethorpe.
Yeah, Blackpool as well with Blackpool Tower, but also you could go to Newcastle. That's a really good city.
It's not seaside.
No, but I'm just saying like it's a really good touristy destination, I would say. Oh, of course, the big one as well, where the Beatles came from, Liverpool.
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 I love that accent.
Yeah, Scouse accent.
I love a Scouse accent, me. That's what they sound like.
So the final question today is: who is your favourite royal family member and why? And who is your worst or who is your least favourite royal family member and why? So for me, I think my favourite, even though I'm not particularly a massive fan of the royal family, I wish them no harm, except for one. I'll let you guess. I'd probably say the most likeable one is either Charles or probably Prince William. In the recent years, I've seen it online. He's been doing a lot more engaging things to do with the public, like especially when it comes to sports with football. I think a couple of years ago he was on a programme on BBC One with like famous sports personalities talking about mental health and everything. And I think that was maybe it was just to like raise his public profile to make him more likeable to the general public. Because that's the thing with the royal family, you don't really think of them as normal people. You sometimes, because they're always on a pedestal type thing, you don't really think them as an everyday person. Obviously they're not, but at the same time they just are. They're still human. So yeah, for me, I would say probably Prince William. My least favourite is Prince Andrew because I'm getting the word.
Nonsense.
Yeah. Over to you.
Is she even classed as a royal family? Meghan?
Yeah, Meghan Markle, yeah.
Only because she kind of stood up for herself-ish. Kind of. Probably not, but... Yeah, she done that Oprah Winfrey thing. I don't know
But the thing is with that, they kind of done it as a bit of a smear. They kind of painted it out as a bit of a smear campaign towards the royal family. That's what I got from that anyway. Like, both Harry and...
She was even saying though, isn't it, that it wasn't the grandmother, so it wasn't the queen that was being arsehole to her. She was treating her like her own grandma. Apparently when they went to like a horse show or something, I don't know what it was, but yeah, Meghan was getting a bit cold and the queen shared a blanket with her over her lap.
Alright.
And I thought that was nice, but it's not actual... If you watch it, have you watched it?
Bits of it.
They were saying that it's not the actual royal family that are making all these decisions over the children and that. It's the people that work for them and make all the decisions.
Right. It definitely seems complicated when you think about it. It seems so complicated if you're going to be part of the royal
nothing
family.
about them, so I can't be like, oh yeah, I don't like him. But I do not like Andrew.
Yeah.
Absolutely hate the name.
Let's be honest.
Hate him.
Let's be frank. It's everything that's came out in the media, and it's not like it's just rumours or hearsay. There's substantial evidence in what he has alleged.
Why isn't he in prison? If it was a normal person, they would be in prison right now.
Yeah.
Why isn't he?
Yeah.
Power.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's just making the country look a mockery if you actually think of it.
Fair point.
Someone in the family should be like, no, you're banished.
Well,
he should be
I
banished.
think that's
from
what
the
they've
family.
done. That's what they've done anyway, didn't they, recently? Because when they've done the first parade or whatever on Friday, it came out that Prince Andrew had the you-know-what that's swept all over the world over the last couple of years.
The big C, but not cancer.
So that's a lot for today, folks. If you like, hit the like button. Yeah, in regards to Queen Elizabeth II herself, I actually do feel sorry for her now, because when you see her on TV at the age of 96, she probably just wants to just sit down at home with her corgis, have a cup of tea, just maybe watch TV or read the newspaper, and she's still got to do all of these public events, even though by the time this goes out, I believe she pulled out of another public ceremony type event to do with her Diamond Jubilee. She pulled out because apparently on Friday she was suffering with
back pain?
Yeah, back pains and everything. So yeah, it's probably taking a toll on her. Like, what 96-year-old, let's be honest, is in the greatest of condition, you know?
Well,
like
most 96-year-olds are in coffins 6 foot under.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Or in urns on mantelpieces.
Yeah.
Hopefully she can just relax and maybe just take a step back. It probably will happen where she hands over the reins to Charles and all the younger people in the
I
royal
wouldn't
family.
even say Charles is young. He looks like he's about to drop dead, don't he?
I think he's in his mid-70s at least now, yeah. I'm sure he is, so yeah. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, she can just sit back and relax and maybe even watch an episode of OD Tries. So, that's your lot for today, folks. If you like, leave a like and head over to our... Thank you. Head over to our social media for other content that isn't based here on YouTube. And with that,
bye.
see you later.
Have a wonderful day.
God save the Queen.